What's the difference between being a leader and a boss? In my first role as a people manager, I was totally the boss, and it was a disaster. Because for me, being a boss is very disempowering. I had a boss, it was very disempowering, and I've had leaders, and it's been very empowering. And I realized that my first job as a people manager, while I wanted to be a leader, I thought I was all that, I was totally playing the boss. And I was disempowering people on my team. And it was an absolute train wreck. And here's how I disempowered people. I just told them what to do, and I solved all the problems, and I was the one who was right all the time. And it was totally disempowering. I had one guy quit on me, and in hindsight, he was right to quit on me. He should have told me off on his way out the door because I was just being a boss to that guy. And so I learned eventually, through the help of great mentors and great coaches and people helping me, that I didn't want to be a boss. I wanted to be a leader. I wanted to empower people because that's the experience that I wanted, right? I want to be empowered. I don't want you to just tell me what to do. I want you to let me figure out what to do. I don't want you to just solve all my problems. I want you to coach me to help me find my own solutions so that I feel like I'm making a contribution, that I'm not just a screwdriver and you use me when you've got a screw that needs to be tightened or taken or loosened. So it was a big shift for me. Okay, don't be a boss. Be a leader who empowers people. And if we want to empower people, we don't solve their problems. We ask them questions. We don't tell them what to do. We coach them. We encourage them to shape their work so that they can bring their best self and apply their skills and make a contribution to the team's shared goals. And so it was a lesson that I learned the hard way a long time ago, thankfully. And I'm trying to save you some of the problems that I had. If you can learn that earlier in your career than I did, you're going to be a step ahead of some of your counterparts. So don't be a boss, be a leader. Empower people, right? That's what we're looking to do. And there are two questions, right? If you want to really empower your people as you're having conversations with them, there are two questions that can help you every single time. If you forget everything else, here's two questions that you can ask of people to empower them. What do you think about that? Right? All of a sudden, you want to know my opinion. That's empowering to me. The other question you might ask is, and how do you feel about that, right? Because some people, they want to start with their feelings. So if you ask me how I feel, you want to know the impact of something with me. So by asking me either of those two questions, you are empowering me. And that's what I'm looking for in a leader. So do that. Empower people.